Hello guys and welcome back again. So in today's video, I want to share some common mistakes immigrants get to make when they migrate abroad. I decided to bring this today because this is something like I've been seeing. It happens often, but of course some people don't have people to direct them or guide them and they end up making these mistakes. But I don't want you to make that mistake. That is why I am bringing this video to you today. If you know you're planning to move abroad, kindly watch this video, relax very well, watch this video and get everything I will be saying here, and then you now prepare yourself. So when you get to any country you want to go to, you see yourself doing well. That's because you took up the advice. Somebody told you this before you got into this country. So let's not waste so much time on this. Let's get straight into it. But before we do this, my name is Cynthia. If you're coming across my video for the first time, I create content on how you can easily migrate abroad without the help of anybody, without having to pay any agent or any lawyer. These are things you can always do yourself. Now let's get into it. The very first mistake immigrants make before migrating abroad, or when they migrate abroad, is that they do not do adequate researches on the countries they want to move to. Please, if you're planning to move abroad and you've decided on the country you want to go to, kindly sit back, do research about this particular country, and when you select, okay, this is a country I want to go to, also check the cities in this country that you can move to. Don't try going to the most expensive cities in the country. That'll be very difficult for you to integrate into. Do your researches, search for affordable cities. Check for cities that have schools for your children. For example, I know I have some of my subscribers that get to ask me. I made a video about Portugal. They're asking me if there are English schools in Portugal for their kids to attend or something like that. Of course, there won't be any English school for your child to attend. You're planning to move into that country to live. So of course your child will attend a school in that language. But even if on the first instance, they're going to put them they'll put them in a school whereby they will learn the language first before joining the others in the main school. So it's always good to research about the schools your kids will attend. Check for the affordable cities there. Check the lifestyle in that city. Check the job opportunities in that city before moving in there. Because you might end up finding yourself in a city whereby, one, you won't even find anybody to help you. You see that everything's just going around and around and you don't understand what's happening there. That is why it's very important for you to sit back and do your researches before you move to any country. This is one mistake immigrants get to make. When you get your visa, you just rejoice and forget that you have to also check how things are done in these cities. Check the community lifestyle. Check the jobs on demand in these particular cities before you move to them. And then the second one also is, I have to do this because this is actually one mistake most people get to make. Not having a defined career path. That's to say, you want to move abroad. Yes, I know you're very happy you're moving abroad, but it's also very important for you to choose a career path where you want to see yourself in so years. Check on the long-term basis where you want to see yourself, what you want to be doing after so years. It's very important for you to check this. Check the careers, booming careers in the country and the city you want to move to. Check for the high-paying jobs, the job opportunities in that country. This will help you align yourself to select the best career path. And then when you've decided this, it's very important for you to even start in your country, to start doing some professional courses. This will help you back up your certificates and your qualifications when you come to the country you're going to. And then it will now help you align yourself. Okay, when you come into the country, you don't have to waste so much time trying to decide on what to do or where to start from. This makes it easy, as in very easy for you to integrate easily in that country. Defining your career path is a very good way for you to integrate easily in any country. So don't forget to do that, please. I am begging you. And then the third mistake immigrants get to make is lifestyle comparison. What I mean by this is having to compare your life with others. You're just coming abroad. You're seeing your fellow, for example, I'm a Nigerian. I get to see my fellow Nigerians there. You see somebody living a very comfortable life, and then you see yourself trying to compare yourself with somebody that lived in a country for 10 years even someone that lived in the country for 5 years. Don't forget, everybody's story is very different. You don't know how this person got into this country. You don't know the sacrifices this person have made to be where he or she is at this moment. You don't know the kind of menial jobs the person started with. Some of the people you see driving big cars abroad, of course, they started from somewhere. Some of them, they've washed plates. Some of them, they've packed dustbin. They've done different kind of jobs that on a normal day they wouldn't do in their countries, but they see themselves doing it in these countries abroad. That is to help them integrate. The main thing is having to start from somewhere. You get to meet people and talk and discuss, and then you see yourself climbing higher. But when you just come in and you want to live a life that somebody that lived in the country for 5 years is living, how is that possible? Are you doing yourself any good? You have to start from somewhere. Start little and then grow. Don't come in and think you just come in and then you jump and become the CEO of a country. There are people in that country before you. There are people in that organization before you. So when you come in, kindly put yourself together, comport yourself, try to learn from people, try to ask questions, and then this will help you climb to wherever you want to be. But please don't compare your life with anybody's life abroad. Don't do that. That's the greatest mistake people make when they move abroad, because in fact you see yourself crumbling because the other person has paid his or her dues and you are just starting. You've done nothing, so you can't just climb there without having to go from low to high. Now, the fourth mistake people get to make when they move abroad, immigrants get to make when they move abroad, is buying expensive cars. I'm not saying you shouldn't drive an expensive car. No, I'm not saying that. In your country, you could be driving the biggest or the most expensive car there. But the truth is that when you come abroad, the worst mistake you're going to do is to start servicing loans from your first year in a country. What I mean by that is having to borrow money to buy a car. People do it, of course, that's no problem. But that is the mistake you're going to make as a beginner. Because if you start from your first year to start paying off loan, how far do you want to go? It is better for you to work and get some money and then buy yourself a car with your own money that you can comfortably drive, irrespective of the kind of car, no matter how cheap that car is. The main thing abroad is that you have a car that will carry you from point A to point B. That's the most important thing abroad. Nobody is seeing you. Nobody cares about what you're doing or what you're driving. Everybody that you see driving big cars started from somewhere. If they show you the first cars they drove, you yourself, you even be like, so you drove this kind of car in this country. That's to say, don't make the mistake of servicing loans or starting with a very expensive car. That you might have in your country, but when you come abroad, try to start from somewhere. Save up your money, buy yourself your first car, and be proud that you bought it with your own money. As you're working and saving up more money, then you have settled, you've understood things happening around you, and you've understood how the system functions. And then, of course, if you want to go take a loan and buy as in fact Mercedes 2025 even, it's all up to you. But please don't just do that as soon as you get into a country. That is a very fat big way for you to go down, and you regret it after a long time. Now, the fifth mistake people get to make when they move abroad is renting a very big apartment. I am not saying you shouldn't live a comfortable life. No, of course, who doesn't like to be comfortable? It's very important for everybody to be comfortable. But as you move into a country, if you're a beginner, in fact, if you're single, if you just came alone, try to get yourself something little, something very comfortable for yourself. Of course, most houses abroad are very much comfortable. So get yourself something very comfortable, something you can just pay off, and you come in there, sleep, wake up, go to work, or fix yourself. Unless you're moving with a family, that's when you have to get a big apartment. That is okay, but get something you can afford. You will not go and get a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom when you know you're a single person or a single girl. Why are you doing that for? You want to carry camera and be doing videos of your room, your empty room, and then at the end of the month, you won't be able to save up any money after you've worked for how many hours? You cannot save up money because you want to show people of the world, people in the world, that you're living large. Please don't make that mistake. Get yourself something comfortable, something portable, something okay for you, where you go in and sleep, relax, watch your movies, and do whatever you want to do. And then as you keep working, save up more money. With that, you're going to grow. The main thing is you will always grow. You will always go from somewhere to somewhere, go from here to somewhere. So just put yourself together, manage whatever you have, and then enjoy it when the time comes, you know. And then the fifth thing again I want to talk about is that you shouldn't settle for less. What I mean by that is that I said you should start from somewhere, start little. Doesn't mean you should remain there. There are rooms for you to grow. The main thing is you coming to the country, start from somewhere. You starting from somewhere is for you to learn what happens around you, learn the system, learn how to integrate, learn how to go from point to A to point to B, learn how to do a whole lot of things. With that, you can now grow. You should never start from, for example, okay, washing plates, and then you remain in that washing plate for how many years? When you live abroad, settled there, and you're living there, you've gotten a permanent residency, you have every opportunity to further your education. You have every opportunity to do courses if you want to do courses. But what I'm saying is that you should not settle for less. Never remain there. Never stick there and say, okay, this is where you want to be. You're comfortable here, you want to be here, and that is where your life is going to end. No. Always aspire to go higher. Always aspire to be great. Always aspire to see yourself somewhere higher in some years to come. Guys, this is a mistake people get to make. When they get the first job, they become so comfortable there, and then they forget they can actually grow, get beyond where they are. They can do more than this. Please, I am begging you, don't settle for less. And lastly, don't forget to live your best life. What I mean by living your best life is try to create our time to enjoy yourself. It's very important. You cannot work, and keep sending money home, while where you are, you're suffering. This life is once. You have to live it to the fullest. You can start small, manage, save money, achieve things you want to achieve, build your houses back home, or do whatever you want to do with money. But in all these things, create out time to go take yourself out, relax, and be like, I worked for this. I should enjoy it. Take care of yourself is very important. Please, that is one thing most people abroad get to do. You see them working for 20 years, 50 years, but you can never see them take out time to go and relax and be like, okay, I want to go for this vacation. You've worked for it. It's your money, it's your sweat. So please endeavor to take out time to enjoy it. Take out time to go on vacations. Take out time to get into the shop. Give yourself a treat. Shop for yourself. Buy things for yourself. This life is once. If you die, you die. So better enjoy it while you can. So guys, these are just the things I want to talk about today. So ensure you prepare yourself very well before you move to any country. Do your researches very well. Number one thing you have to do before you migrate to a country. I'll see you in my next video. And please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It costs nothing to do this. Just tap on the like button. That's all. That finger like this. I'll be like this. I'll be like this. Please just tap on it for me. That's all you're going to do for me. And I really appreciate as you do this. And may God bless you. I wish you all luck as you're trying to migrate abroad. I know someday you're going to achieve your dreams of migrating abroad. Stick with us here and you'll never regret it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.